Enriquez here in this match. He heads back to the service line. Evan Enriquez finding himself on the Big Island. He is now in his third year owning a fishing company, showing you that, yes, they get to done on the sand, but also there are other ways to be successful. I'm sure the NCAA would be really proud of that one. Service error, unfortunately, gives the ball back to Uckelberg and Locke. But he said things are going massively well for him. We wish him the absolute very best as he continues his pursuits as a fisherman and an entrepreneur. Enriquez with the pass, keeping him in the system. Woods gives him high. Picked up by Uckelberg. Great read. Has a second opportunity. Let's see if he goes down the line. He does, just wide. A little more error prone by both teams here in set number 2. We have a total of 7 points. It's 7-3. Service error.
4 serving 7. Back to the finish line.
Locke heads back to serve. Bringing back the St. John Smith Karch Karai look with that flipped up brim of the hat facing forwards. Not a ton of sun here. There is just a little bit of overcast. Rather more overcast and just a teensy bit of sun. Although if you looked around, you really wouldn't be able to tell. That's a kill. Is that Woods or Enriquez serving 8-4? Do you know who got the kill? You're right, no worries, no worries. Locke's pushed off the net, but he keeps himself in system. Great set by Uckelberg. And that ball finds the sideline. Not only hitting the net, but also the tape that's on the sand.
Uckelberg back to serve. 5-8, correction, thank you. Got to keep the announcers honest. Saying hello to too many people I haven't seen in 2 years.
Uckelberg to serve, going after Woods. Enrique tries to keep his Woods in system. Woods looking down the line, finds space.
Wow.
That is Woods' 9th kill of the set. That's going to force a side switch. The serve will be coming from the left side of your screen.
You got the Dolly Parton here, Ken. 9-5.
9-5. Woods to serve. Left side of your screen, just inside the frame. Going to utilize the top spin. Likely going to go after Locke down the line. Goes cross court to Uckelberg. Uckelberg handles it well. Locke keeps him in system, but Woods finding himself in the perfect position to intercept that ball. Woods with at least 2 blocks here in the match. He's feeling pretty good. Uckelberg trying to beat the seam. I imagine as Woods is coming up there, he thought he had just a little bit. That's one of the reasons why bigger blockers wait. They don't want to allow the attacker to have any advantage, more so than they always do, finding himself in a great position to come away with that block. Similar situation, Enriquez picks it up. Uckelberg over. Locke not able to control it.
Locke gets a touch on it, but we have 11-5 here on center court.
That's Woods' 10th kill of the match.
Tanner still with the serve.
Tanner's studying graphic design and e-commerce. As we mentioned earlier, a recent father. Shout out to his girlfriend Deanna, taking care of their little one Lincoln while he's here competing. I think he has a little cheering section directly across from the stage. Picked up by Woods. Nice shot peeling off. Enriquez keeps him in system. Goes cross, but
wow, Spencer Locke.
Locke
a great block.
Gets the block. Fantastic work. Held it, waited, reached into that cross. Woods tried to beat the seam, did a really nice job sealing that hand to the inside. So that's the side or the hand that has the most court behind it. Does a really good job cutting that off.
Just a bit low. 12-6.
Unfortunate service error gives a 6-point advantage back to Enriquez and Woods. Locke with the pass. Uckelberg goes over, able to dink it just past Woods. And Enrique's not able to get there. Uckelberg with at least 5 kills, doing a fantastic job keeping his partner Locke in it. Locke with at least 10 kills.
Serve 7-12.
Uckelberg going short to Woods. That way he has to go forward to pass and then back up with the deep, soft roll over the top of not just the block, but the defender. That brings us 13-7. There is no technical, so the next point will just force a side switch. We'll keep playing. Woods the serve. He's been going cross court to Uckelberg. We'll see if that continues. He goes into the seam. Locke goes straight up and down for Uckelberg. Goes around. Oh, Enriquez tries to run that one down. Not able to do so. Uckelberg pretty pleased with that. Showing cross almost the entire way. Opens up the hand. Goes over the top of the block. Correction, there is a technical if there is no timeout requested previously. We'll take a brief moment to hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back at you with action in set number 2.
For the cruise, dream battles to the head. McKenna fully pumping. You got me surfing till my eyes all red. Oh, oh, fire in the sky. Oh, oh, give thanks for the stars.
We're returning to action here in set number 2. 8-13. Your attacking team there has the advantage. Uckelberg running that one down. Locke trying to give his teammates time to reset. Woods going high, going to do a soft dink just in front, able to carve out some sand.
Woods making it 14.
That gives that 6-point advantage back to Team Enriquez and Woods.
Set number 2 in our first match of the day here. Saturday, Seaside Volleyball. There is none better.
Nice set. Intercepted. Locke gets it. Unfortunately, not able to keep that in play.
Good job, guys. I wasn't helping you guys at all set up besides that. So good job getting going.
If you're here in Seaside, Oregon, make sure you stop by the village, the vendor village. You can win a $500 Visa gift card. No purchase is necessary. You do not have to be present to win. The drawing will be held tonight around 6 p.m. You do need to visit one of our many wonderful sponsors making this possible. An attacking area by Locke.
We got 16, 8 here on center. Tanner Wood sounds like a...
You're seeing some separation gained here, 8 points. Again, you're really wondering how much have the injuries started to take a toll, not only physically on his body, but also mentally. He's doing, in my opinion, a really nice job playing through it. I have to imagine, though, every point, every opportunity that doesn't go his way, he's thinking to himself, man, I'm just not feeling great. But you have to really give him a lot of love here. Battling through that, you wouldn't know if you were watching him compete. Hopefully he's still having fun here in Seaside, Oregon. Our 39th again event. That was spectacular. Picked up, he's on the sand. Locke turns, just misses it. That was absolutely amazing volleyball, folks. If you are at home watching, that is how you leave it all on the sand. Unfortunately for Locke and Uckelberg, falling in favor of Enrique and Woods. Woods and Enrique feeling pretty darn good right now, but that was absolutely fantastic. Excuse me. Service error by Enriquez. That's going to give the 9th point to Uckelberg and Woods. Uckelberg, an entrepreneur in his own right, him and 2 friends just recently purchased Love Co-op. They are a local coffee house specializing in wholesale. They roast their own beans and specialty coffees. Wish him the very best. It's in the Huntington Beach area, he mentioned. Big swing by Woods, beating the outside hand of Locke.
18 here on center court.
Locke with at least 13 kills here in the match. They have a 9-point advantage, 3 away from taking this match and getting a little bit of break before their play continues. Woods back to serve. He's been going cross-court lately. I think he'll do so mainly because Locke is in that space. Ace serve by Woods.
Ace serve by Tanner Woods versus Seaside.
Was that an oh, baby?
Dave, can you tell me a little bit what happens here? If Locke and Uckelberg do fall, do they still stand a chance? How does it play?
That all depends on what their tournament record is so far. It is a double elimination tournament, so if this is their second loss of the day, this would mean that their tournament saga is over here. I'd have to check Bracket Pal, which you can check online. It's the AVP website. Go to Bracket Pal. You can see all the live updates as they're posted, and you can follow your favorite teams no matter where you are in the country. Just go to the AVP America website, go to Bracket Pal for the tournament for Seaside, and you can see exactly what the standings are. So, but again, if this is their second loss of the tournament, this would knock them out completely.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Dave. So we'd have to check that. As he mentioned, if you want to go to AVP, check Bracket Pal. You'll be able to look to see if they've had a previous loss. If this is their first, they will still get an opportunity to continue to play. That was a timeout requested by Uckelberg and Locke. We head back to the court. It is 10-18.
18 serving 9.
Woods the serve. Again, has been going cross court. That one just long, about 2.5 feet just past the end line. Locke will head back to serve. They've cut the lead to 7. Locke heads back to the service line, utilizing that top spin as well, trying to get some pressure. Unfortunately, that one finds the net. For those of you that are watching, wondering how spectacular this is, the ability these athletes have, it is a tremendously fun game. It's a tremendously taxing game, whether that be Sands injury or not. So you have to imagine some of these issues, some of these errors may be a result of that. So not only a mental fatigue, a physical fatigue as well. Both teams doing a really nice job. There is no give up here between Locke and Uckelberg.
Alex Uckelberg with the serve.
It is 11-20. It is match point opportunity. They will have 9 match point opportunities, but never say never. Anything is possible. Enriquez's shot nicks the top of the net and finds just enough sand inside that line. That's a winner. That is Leith ace kill of the match. That brings us to the end of our first match here on Championship Court. Woods and Enriquez win 2-0. 26-24 was your first set. 21-11 was set number 2. Congratulations to Woods and Enriquez. We wish all the best to Locke and Uckelberg. Again, we are not sure if that was their second loss. If it is, their journey ends here at the 39th annual Seaside Beach Volleyball Tournament. If it is not their second loss, they will still have the opportunity to compete. Really give it up for Locke. He battled not only through a foot injury, having stepped on a nail yesterday. He unfortunately had a hand injury early in set number 1, and he battled through that with his teammate. We wish all these competitors the best of luck on their AVP journey. One, as the winning team goes to compete for not only a portion of the cash prize, $5,000 to the winner, an opportunity to compete in the next AVP draw, but also to the other team, they will get points for their finishes. We'll be back with more action on Championship Court at the 39th annual Seaside Beach Volleyball event, brought to you by not only the Seaside Chamber of Commerce, but also Dippin' Dots Ice Cream and Wilson And to apparel sponsor, Camina Outdoor. Thank you so much for all that you do for the event and making this possible. We'll be back in a short while. Here's a message from our sponsors.
Later we might get some.
Why do I do it? To find myself? Do I do it for a sense of accomplishment? Is it because I'm driven? Because I love the challenge? God, no. I do it for the beer.
For the cruise, bring bottles to the head. McKenna fully pumping. You got me surfing till my eyes